Ali Gill, chair of the Grenada Reparation Committee, spoke of the significance of today's event.
Today is the day we remember the spirit of our ancestors, the great work that they have done with regards to our freedom, because we must never forget that the emancipation was not simply granted to them. They had to fight for the freedom, fight for the emancipation, and today we remember this spirit. The wreath for all those who have passed, for all those who have died in the struggle. As you know, the Market Square was one of the places where slaves, escaped slaves, were publicly flogged and punished and so on. So it has terrible memories for our ancestors. But for all the souls that have lost, we remember them today, and we pay homage and respect to all of our fallen heroes. Some remains nameless and faceless, but we shall never forget them.
Despite the celebration, Gill aired his disappointment in the lack of participation by the general public in the Emancipation Walk.
I was really disappointed in that more persons were not joining us on the march. Not much persons are wearing the African outfits today, despite the fact that we've made an honest effort to encourage persons to wear the African dress and African attire. Let's hope that next year, please God, we'll have greater success. The struggle continues with regards to lifting the consciousness of our people and liberating the minds of our people.
The Emancipation Day celebration continued this afternoon when the Grenada Cultural Foundation and its partners hosted a cultural event at Spice Basket. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
Should Emancipation Day be declared a national holiday in Grenada? Well, this question is yet to be answered. Emancipation Day is recognized annually on August 1. It is a time to reflect on the history of slavery, honor the courage of those who fought for freedom, and engage in the ongoing fight against anti-black racism and discrimination. Christina John tells us more.
Emancipation Day is the day the Slavery Abolition Act became law in the British Empire and ended the practice of slavery for millions of African people and their descendants around the world. The act became law on August 1st, 1834, which subsequently became known as Emancipation Day. The day is declared a national holiday in some former British colonies, but in Grenada, it is the first Monday in August that is recognized as the national holiday in honor of Emancipation Day. Some are of the view that August 1st should be upheld as a national holiday locally, recognizing its significance to our history. Nigel Gale, principal of the St. George's Anglican Senior School, is one of those individuals who share that view.
It is not regarded enough because the 1st of August should be a holiday because that is the day people set free. And for years we have been clamoring for that, many persons, but the government still have this little tinge of colonialism in them that they still don't want to place enough significance on Emancipation Day. The whole place should celebrate emancipation on the date itself, the 1st of August. That is our history. Christmas Day is the 25th all the time. Emancipation Day must be the 1st of August for time immemorial. And I think it's time that the governments and everybody know and recognize so that we can have more pride in our culture and in our history and be more patriotic. If we have no emancipation, independence and all its deviation and millions have no significance to me, because the first thing was emancipation. Independence came years after.
During this morning's press conference, Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell said making August 1st a national holiday is worth consideration.
First, I want to start by wishing everyone a happy Emancipation Day. The 1st of August is marked and recognized throughout the Anglo-speaking Caribbean as Emancipation Day. It is the day when legally chattel slavery came to an end in the Anglo-speaking West Indies, as it was then known. And it is important for us to mark this occasion. In fact, in many of our sister neighbors, Trinidad and Tobago, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Barbados, Jamaica, this 1st of August is set aside as a public national holiday. We in Grenada don't do this, and I'm simply putting it out there that it is something as a nation we need to consider. We instead marked the day on the first Monday of each August, but the first Monday of each August has no actual significance, and it gives us a long holiday, but it's a long holiday without meaning, and it is something that I think we need to consider and relook as a nation, because make no doubt about it, it is perhaps the single most symbolic act that commenced modern civilization in the Anglo-speaking Caribbean.
The Prime Minister said it was also a topic discussed at the CARICOM level.
The idea that another human being could own another human being and use him or her as a slave is something that is utterly reprehensible. And as you're aware, we in CARICOM have been championing reparatory justice that is based primarily on the exploitation by Europeans of enslaved Africans who were forcibly abducted and brought to the Caribbean and enslaved on plantations, which built European wealth and civilization during the Industrial Revolution. So I thought it important for me to mark this occasion publicly, to thank many of the historians and other civic-minded citizens of Grenada who, notwithstanding that it's a holiday, have tirelessly worked to mark and bring attention to the significance of the 1st of August.
Chrislina John, GBN News.
The decorative lights on the carnage installed for Grenada's 50th anniversary of independence celebrations have been removed to accommodate activities of the carnival season. The rest of the details in this report.
The decorative lights installed on the carnage for Grenada's year-long 50th independence celebration have been removed over the weekend. The installation of the lights, which cost the government over 20,000 EC dollars, was a significant part of Grenada's 50th independence anniversary celebrations, illuminating the carnage and adding to the festive atmosphere. However, Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell explained that the decommissioning was essential to ensure safety and facilitate the smooth movement of vehicles during the carnival festivities.
If the lights are off or have been moved, it's largely to do with the ongoing upcoming carnival events because of the way the lights are positioned. A lot of the large trailer trucks which carry revelers and the song systems and so on would find it difficult to pass. So a plea was made by the Spice Mass Corporation to see how we could address the issue.
The Prime Minister said the lights would potentially be reinstalled after the carnival season.
There has been some internal discussions as to what we treat with it. I think the National Organizing Committee for the 50th anniversary of independence certainly want to be able to leave the lights as a legacy. Whether we leave it on the carnage or we find a more suitable location is something that we look at, or just a specific part of the carnage where it doesn't interfere with vehicular traffic. That's also an option. I'm not in a position to say whether a definitive decision has been made on it, but we would certainly want to be able to leave them at some point, whether it's on the carnage itself or somewhere else, as obviously one of the enduring legacies of the 50th anniversary independence.
As the carnival season approaches, the government urges citizens to enjoy the festivity responsibly. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
Still to come in the news, veteran Calypsonian Elwyn McQuilkin, Black Wizard, to launch his first book, The Making of a Wizard. We'll be right back.
Ride in style with an easy ride loan from Ariza. Enjoy the comfort and convenience of your own vehicle for work or play. You've got places to go, and we're going to help you get there easy. Enjoy competitive interest rates, specials on insurance, and offers from auto dealers. Ariza also has great offers on electric and fuel-efficient used and new vehicles. Apply for an easy ride loan from Ariza and drive away in style.
Imagine for just $15, you can win free gate passes to any Spice Mass semi-final or final show or other top Carnival season shows of your choice. From now to August 10th, every time you spend $15 in Daily Cash 4, Daily Pick 3, or Playway in a single purchase, check your ticket to see if the words "You are a winner" are written on it. Follow the instructions and redeem your winning ticket at any authorized show of your choice. All you have to do is present your winning ticket at the gate of your show of your choice for scanning. But guess what? The more $15 you spend in daily games in a single purchase, the more chances you have to win free gate passes. Compliments the NLA. Over 400 free gate passes are up for winning instantly, Monday to Saturday. Secure yours now. Spice Mass is on, and the NLA grants you free access. Must be 18 or older to participate. Terms and conditions apply. NLA, proud platinum sponsor of Spice Mass, making your carnival dreams affordable.
Parents, do you go to bed with the knowledge that your children are comfortably asleep in the next room? Or are they allowed to attend every fete advertised? You are responsible for the safety and well-being of your children, and it is your responsibility to know their whereabouts. Children should not be at adult events. Please guide your children, engage them in age-appropriate activities. Let us be spicy parents for this carnival season and beyond. S. Speak to your children about positive behavior. P. Pay attention to them at all times. I. Inspire good behavior in your children by also displaying good behavior. C. Check with your children. Always know their whereabouts. Y. You are responsible for your children. Maintain control to keep them safe. This is a message from the National Parenting Program, Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
The most anticipated carnival event is on Sunday, August 4th.
Get ready for Unbothered 2.0,
the Carnival Edition. It all goes down from 4 p.m. at the Ariza Car Park with live band music from the band Solid,
Rooney J, Superfly and Flint, Mr. Golden, and Worst Wave.
Real bad man drink rum from the calabash. Smoke high grade and grab a that.
DJs Just Gus
and Graphic Sound.
Get your early bird tickets now for $200.
This is a food inclusive event. Cabanas and tables are also available.
Call 405-3889 to book yours.
Sunday, August 4th. Get ready because this is no ordinary carnival event. It's Unbothered 2.0,
the Carnival Edition.
In our part of the world, we need to be prepared for natural disasters like storms and hurricanes, even outside of the season. I'm sure you'll agree that keeping our loved ones, homes, and businesses safe is important. So, I came up with a few quick tips to help you stay safe. First, make a family disaster plan and ensure that everyone in your household is familiar and comfortable with it. Remember to add batteries and flashlights to your emergency kit. Don't be caught off guard by natural disasters. Prepare now. For more information, visit grenlec.com.
Running a business is hard. Running a creative business, that's 10 times harder. The Grenada Office of Creative Affairs understands the unique challenges creative entrepreneurs face, especially when it comes to securing financing. That's why they have partnered with the Grenada Development Bank to launch the Creative and Cultural Industries Business Development Fund. Hello. Designed specifically for creative entrepreneurs like you and me. Unlock your full potential with our tailored financing options. Access loans of up to $50,000 at just 2% interest, empowering you to upgrade and expand your business. Receive business support vouchers of up to $5,000 to enhance your business plans, financial strategies, or marketing efforts. But that's not all. nonprofits, and community-based projects can secure grants of up to $25,000. So, what are you waiting for? Make the call today and learn how you can finance your dreams. Contact the Grenada Development Bank and unleash your creativity.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy Loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
Flatlands, Park, Ship, and Print, together with Concept Events, present Pre-Day, the biggest show in Grenada's Carnival. Wednesday, August 7th, Grenada National Stadium. Gates open at 9 p.m. Showtime 10 p.m. A celebration of the Jab, featuring the Minister of Jab, the Jab Boss, Talpri.
I am the Jab Boss. Certain things I end up.
Also featuring guest performances by TNT's Road March King, Mikkel Tasia, Nadia Batson and Sass, Cohen Dubois, Problem Child, Lil Rick, Med Pipe and Sadist, Lyrical, Wasways, Boise, Lava Man, Corn, Terror, The Governor, Skinny Banter, Super Flying Flip, Muddy and Squeeze Head, Temperance Dash, and a whole lot more. Also, a special surprise guest. All early bird tickets are sold out. Get your $100 regular tickets right now, and also get your VIP $600 tickets. It is the biggest event to touch down this Carnival 2024. Pre-Day.
Get back to school with Quartz Optical. Get frames and lenses for children and students of all ages starting at $299, plus 25% off credit purchases or 20% off cash purchases. Ray-Ban, Armani, Converse, Vogue, and much more. Get it today and pay us later. Plus, you can book your eye examination appointment online today on www.quartzoptical.com. Only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Offer ends August 24th, 2024.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy Loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
Rebecca Television Center, the 90-day firearms amnesty yielded 6 firearms and over 300 rounds of ammunition. Details in this Beverly Telesford report.
Over a 3-month-long gun amnesty, which began on the 1st of May and concluded on the 31st of July, the Royal Grenada Police Force collected 6 illegal firearms and 339 rounds of ammunition through the various designated collection points across the island. These statistics were revealed by Attorney General and Minister for Legal Affairs, Senator Claudette Joseph, during government's press briefing on Thursday.
Directly under the amnesty, there were 6 weapons recovered. And 339 rounds of ammunition. So I want to make the point that we considered that if we recovered one weapon, we would have been successful in the amnesty.
Additionally, over 30 firearms and more than 900 rounds of ammunition were confiscated by police.
So during that period, the Royal Grenada Police Force recovered 34 weapons, 34 firearms, and 914 rounds of ammunition. And that's, while aided by the conditions of the amnesty, this 34 weapons and 914 ammunitions were not recovered under the amnesty per se, but the conditions that prevailed helped in the recovery of these weapons and ammunition.
Prime Minister and Minister for National Security, Deacon Mitchell, is still encouraging illegal firearm holders to turn in their firearms despite the end of the amnesty.
Between turning a firearm in and getting to the point where you sentence, there's a long distance, and there is something called prosecutorial discretion that the Director of Public Prosecution has. And so I would say if you have a firearm, if you now come out from under the rock and recognize that we are serious and that there are serious consequences to being in possession of an unlawful firearm and you wish to turn it in, I would still recommend that you go and you turn the firearm in.
As of the 1st of August, anyone in possession of an illegal firearm will be charged under the amended legislation, which prohibits magistrates from granting bail to any person charged under the Firearms Act. Applications for bail for such offences must be submitted to a High Court judge. The amended legislation also mandates heavier fines and penalties. Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Tellisford.
A local attorney foresees challenges with new firearms legislation. In anticipation of new challenges for the High Court with the coming into effect of the Firearms Amendment Act, members of the criminal bar are calling for the establishment of a facility to ensure the smooth operation of the Act. Nisha Paul reports on the unfolding developments.
Criminal defense attorney Jerry Edwin issued the call on Wednesday with support from his colleague, attorney Anselm Clouden. The firearms law, which came into effect today, August 1, removes the authority of magistrates to grant bail for firearm offenses. Attorney Edwin emphasized the necessity of setting up a dedicated facility to manage the increased workload that the high courts will face.
Because we know now, when we apply for bail in the High Court, it could take a week.
More than a week.
Or 2 weeks. So my hope is that the Attorney General and those administrators, the Minister of Legal Affairs, one and the same person, should, before the court comes back in September on the 19th, create a facility for the smooth operation of this new act. Because the last thing we want is for the holding cells throughout the police stations in Grenada to be swelled with persons who are awaiting bail hearings. So that is one thing that we would want to see in the court.
GBN raised this concern with Attorney General and Minister for Legal Affairs, Claudette Joseph. In response, she confirmed that special arrangements have not been made to expedite the bail process under the new law, stating that the length of time to get bail will be shorter because it would no longer be processed through the magistrate's court. As the Firearms Amendment Act takes effect, legal professionals and authorities alike are preparing to navigate the changes and ensure that the justice system continues to function efficiently. Reporting for GBN News, I'm Nisha Paul.
While the escalation of firearm-related transnational crime continues, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell admitted that Grenada remains one of the CARICOM countries yet to ratify the CARICOM Arrest Warrant Treaty, which is meant to establish a system of arrest and surrender of criminals within CARICOM.
3 members have signed and ratified the treaty, Guyana, St. Lucia, and Barbados. The others, including Grenada, have been a little delinquent. We need to ratify in Grenada's case, and that's one of my tasks coming out of this heads of conference, to chase up and make sure that our attorney generals in the various regions, so I'm putting my attorney general on notice, that we need to ratify the arrest warrant treaty, because this is something that we absolutely need to do. There's a lot of movement by criminals within the region, and it's something that we need to be able to use the arrest warrant as a tool to treat with as well.
Other news, veteran Calypsonian Elwin McQuilkin, Black Wizard, will launch his first book, The Making of a Wizard. The book offers an inspiring legacy and guide for young Calypsonians. We can tell you the launch is scheduled for Friday, as we hear from Rena Thomas.
Veteran Calypsonian Elvin McQuilkin's first book, The Making of a Wizard, is dedicated to his illustrious calypso career. McQuilkin, whose stage name is Black Wizard, hopes the book will not only recount his life story, but also serves as a guide for young and upcoming Calypsonians, offering insight into the challenges and triumphs of a career in calypso. Black Wizard, a prominent figure in the calypso world, has been a source of inspiration for many with his powerful lyrics and captivating performances. His book provides an intimate take into his journey from his early days to becoming a celebrated calypso icon.
Sort of autobiography of not just Elwin McQuilkin, but the Black Wizard as a Calypsonian. What influenced me being a Calypsonian over the years. It would be a good book for younger people to read and to get certain knowledge of where I'm coming from. So it's through me you're getting a good history of Grenada's calypso. One needs to give back in some form or the other, and to leave a legacy, as a matter of fact. So I tend to read the book so they could see my development through the years and the influences and so they could maybe identify with certain things and maybe learn from certain things.
Through his storytelling, Black Wizard aims to preserve the rich heritage of calypso and inspire the new generation to pursue their passion with dedication and resilience. The book will be launched this Friday at Labukan Training Center, and everyone is invited to the ceremony.
The launch will be at the Labukan Creative Center in GCNA Complex, 5:30 on this Friday the 2nd. We wanted to do it on the first for emancipation, but there are other activities around. So we decided to put it for Fridays. So those people who were invited for Thursday, I just want to remind them let them know that it's Friday instead. I have about 1,000 copies. We have both paperback and hardback copies. Well, it's paperback go for $40 and the hardcover go for $50.
Black Wizard won Grenada's first national soca monarch held in 1994, and in that same year was also crowned Calypso Monarch. He is a 3-time Calypso Monarch winner in 1994, 2002, and 2003. Black Wizard also holds the 1988 Road March title in Grenada. Rena Thomas, GBN News.
All right, I will definitely be purchasing a hardcover copy of The Making of a Wizard. Still to come from us, we'll have the latest update on Grenada's next project.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicular insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for one whole year, and every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Caribberies, Coop Bank, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
show me your ID. You walk with your man, you walk with your woman. Party love. I come to party, we no shooting up nobody. Come to party, no violence in this country. You come to party, I want a peaceful party. We come to party, everybody feeling hot, hot, hot.
Hi, hello, I'm Super Flying Flint, and I got a message for everybody. The message is, let's create a safer community for all of us. Put down the guns and let us party.
The gun amnesty remains in effect until July 30th. A message from the Ministry of National Security.
Ladies and gentlemen, Spice Love Comedy Bash is back by popular demand. Saturday, 17th August at the Trade Center in Grandance and Sunday, 18th August at Deluxe Cinema Grenville, 7 p.m. both shows. Prepare to be swept off your seats as Grenada's ambassadors of comedy will flood the place with laughter. Robert White, Dillian Walters and Gregory Paul, Kareem Alexis, and a host of others. Outrageously funny people doing outrageously funny things. Get your $60 tickets on sale at Mitchell's Pharmacy Food Fair Complex Grandance, Gittins Pharmacy Wall Street, Gabriel's Pharmacy Pedmota, St. Andrew's Pharmacy Grenville, St. David's Pharmacy, Art and Soul Bookstore, Spiceland Mall, 3B Shoe Store, downtown St. George's, and go to Fed.com. Tickets for the previously scheduled Grenville performances are valid for both shows. Don't miss this final opportunity to enjoy a good Grenadian laugh at Spice Laugh Comedy Bash, 17th and 18th August at the Grenada Trade Center and Deluxe Cinema. Get your tickets and come prepared to laugh.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Labukan Creative Center presents the final staging of I Do at the Deluxe Cinema Grenville, Sunday, August 25th at 6 p.m. Tickets available at Labukan Creative Center, Waterfed, and St. Andrew's Pharmacy at $75. It's the most hilarious comedy ever staged in Grenada. It's I Do by Uriah Speakers, Sunday, August 25th, Deluxe Cinema Grenville at 6 p.m. Don't you miss it.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sun Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anse, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
And so it begins. A journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians, from wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot-type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, up, up several notches. But the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
Welcome back. A local fisheries project funded by Canada in the fishing Mecca Guave is likely to receive further support. Christina John has this report.
The Next project, or GNext, as it is commonly known, is a Canadian-funded project supported by Compete Caribbean and the Inter-American Development Bank, the IDB. This project has received support to establish a cooperative to facilitate the exploration of yellowfin tuna to the international market, as well as training in the proper standards to ensure customer confidence. During CARICOM's 47th Heads of Government meeting in Grenada, Canada's Minister for International Development, Honorable Ahmed Hussein, made his first visit to the guava fish processing facility known as Grenada Next Project. Minister Hussein's visit highlighted the facility's operation and affirms Canada's pride in supporting the initiative.
I've seen firsthand how the support that Canada has provided has enabled these fishers, this cooperative, to really take their product to the next level and prepare their product in a way that has raised the standard and has enabled them to export their product to international markets, in this particular case the United States. It means more money in their pocket, it means more efficiency, because before they used to sell the entire fish, but now they're selling parts of the fish and getting rid of the unwanted parts. That means less costs for freight for them and more money because they've raised their standards, and therefore their customers are paying more for a much higher quality, better processed product.
The visit, which took place on Monday, included Her Excellency Lillian Chatterjee, High Commissioner of Canada, also with representative from the Ministry of Agriculture, the Food and Agricultural Organization, and the Red Cross. After witnessing the high standard of work at the facility, there were talks about the possibility of further support from Canada.
I've been asked by the cooperative to help them repair their lockers, to help them with more support so that they can do this even more and expand this model to other Caribbean countries, and hopefully even look at ways in which we can learn from this experience to others. So resources are always tight, but I'm happy to look at other ways we can support this cooperative, because they're doing an amazing job, and I'm very, very impressed at the collaboration between the government of Grenada, the fishers themselves, through the cooperative, the private sector, investors, government of Canada, and the local fishers, who are, some are investors and some are partners. So it's a really big team effort, but the result is a really much more superior product compared to the past.
Following this, Minister Hussain visited Mr. Alistair McBain's farm in Waltham, St. Mark to evaluate the approximately $200,000 in damage caused by Hurricane Beryl. During the visit, he discussed potential Canadian assistance for land clearing and other recovery efforts.
This is a site that I'm told is replicated across Grenada in all three islands. And my visit here on this farm has allowed me to see firsthand the incredible devastation that the hurricane has caused and how we can help people recover not just for their immediate needs, but also hopefully contribute to the recovery of their livelihoods. And that could take the form of psychosocial support. It could take the form of providing them with immediate supplies to get through this difficult period. But we also have to consider how we can deploy Canadian assistance to help farmers like this one to clear their land and regain their livelihoods. It's the same for fishermen and fisherwomen. And we'll do everything that we can to make sure that we're there for the people of Grenada, as we have been already.
Christina John, GBN News.
Before the break, significant progress is being made at Tufton Hall in St. Mark. You see, the National Water and Sewage Authority is constructing a 360,000-gallon water storage tank there. This tank reflects the authority's commitment to providing high-quality water services and fostering Grenada's long-term development.
NOWASA, through the G-Cruise project, is constructing the Tufton Hall water storage tank, the first of many earmarked for different locations across the island to address current and future water demand. The Tufton Hall water storage tank promises to significantly enhance the water supply infrastructure for Victoria and surrounding areas, bringing about improved reliability, resilience, and operational efficiency. Lyndon Bullen, Assistant Manager of NOWASA's Planning and Development Department, provides an overview of the current developments and future expectations for this critical infrastructure project.
This tank is basically the holding area from the Tufton Hall water treatment location. Currently, this location does not operate with a storage facility, so this is one that we're going to be introducing under the project. So currently, the Tufton Hall water treatment plant feeds the entire town of Victoria. It goes all the way close to Maran and all the way back up towards Union. Right, so basically this tank is adding a buffer to the system that in case of a drought or so, there's a better reliance on the system supply to the residents and businesses in the area.
Bullen highlighted the construction technique being employed to ensure safety and efficiency.
The dome construction is ongoing, as you can see. The team is currently installing the frame of the dome, and the tank construction would continue thereafter. The way the tank is being constructed is that it's being built from bottom up, so there's no need for scaffolding and so on. And so 2 more rings would be added to this tank after the guys are finished with the dome section of it, and it will be lifted further up. If you look to the side, you'll see there's a gauge placed on the side of the sides as a guide for the height of the completion of the tank.
Florida Aquastore was awarded the tank construction contract. It is responsible for installing 4 tanks under Group 1 of the G-Cruise project. The ongoing civil works at Tufton Hall include creating an access route around the tank, fencing the property, and setting up necessary electrical installations. Bullen provided a timeline for the project.
Based on the rate the dome construction has been going, it's really fast. The dome can be completed within a week. And then, as I said before, we have a few panels, 2 more rows of panels to add to increase the height for the capacity of the tank. That will take the next week or 2. So safely, I would say around the middle or early part of August, we can see the general works of the tank construction being completed, and thereafter we can see more of the civil works taking place on the outer parts of the tank.
The pipeline installation component of the project from the Tufton Hall water treatment plant to Queen Street, Victoria, is being done simultaneously and is now about 80% installed.
Currently, the team is now looking at installing the truss blocks and chambers along the route. So these are still kind of pending, but roughly 80% of pipeline itself, we have road reinstatement taking place as well. We still have to do some pressure testing and sterilization prior to the completion and commissioning of the system.
Both aspects of the project are advancing steadily. Once completed, the project will significantly bolster the water supply reliability for serving communities, marking a substantial milestone in NWASA's efforts to enhance water infrastructure in Grenada.
NWASA's Wendy Chateau with that report. Sports news coming up next.
Imagine for just $15, you can win free gate passes to any Spice Mass semi-final or final show or other top Carnival season shows of your choice. From now to August 10th, every time you spend $15 in Daily Cash 4, Daily Pick 3, or Playway in a single purchase, check your ticket to see if the words "You are a winner" are written on it. Follow the instructions and redeem your winning ticket at any authorized show of your choice. All you have to do is present your winning ticket at the gate of your show of your choice for scanning. But guess what? The more $15 you spend in daily games in a single purchase, the more chances you have to win free gate passes. Compliments the NLA. Over 400 free gate passes are up for winning instantly, Monday to Saturday. Secure yours now. Spice Mass is on, and the NLA grants you free access. Must be 18 or older to participate. Terms and conditions apply. NLA, proud platinum sponsor of Spice Mass, making your carnival dreams affordable.
Yeah, that we both. Yeah, so no. Fully 1 week. Nah. Telling you. You remember Dragon? Hello. You see that? About 10, I let them make a hard on man. Me a 38, but you are 92. Yeah. You need the number 1 run, man. That easy. No what? Nice. Yeah. Look number 1. Ah, yeah, me too.
Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Classcoat, the number 1 rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grandans, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Wall. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Sporting fans, good evening. The Grenada Cricket Association today announced a squad of 15 to participate in the Windward Islands Super 50 Championship from August 5 to 10, 2024 in St. Lucia. Here's what we can tell you. The team will depart Grenada on Sunday, August 4, for the one-week tournament. Ryan John and Johan Jeremiah continue to serve as captain and vice-captain, respectively. So the full squad reads: Ryan John, captain; Johan Jeremiah, vice-captain; Javon Andrew, Teddy Bishop, Daryl Cyrus, Devonnie Joseph, Shamon Lewis, Daniel McDonald, Preston McSween, Kurtson Murray, development player, Darren Ned, Shondell Regis, Jabel St. Paul, Josh Thomas, team management unit. Randall Baptiste is the team manager, while Troy George is the coach. All right, legendary Guyanese cricketer Sir Clive Lloyd is calling on CARICOM heads of government to create a CARICOM Day cricket match. Sir Clive's request was made during his remarks after being awarded the Order of the Caribbean Community during the opening ceremony of the 47th regular meeting of the Conference of Heads of Government of CARICOM on Sunday.
The Caribbean region can organize a major cricket event, and the best players from all over the world should be able to take part in a game per year. I want it to be called the CARICOM Day of Cricket. Where we can generate quite a lot of funds, so that even if we don't have a hurricane or two for the year, the money that we have there can accrue some interest, and we can help not only when there are problems around the Caribbean, we would have money in the kitty to help out in that respect.
The legendary cricketer is also seeking support from the regional heads of government to address a disparity in payment to West Indies cricket.
Over the years, in our ascendancy, we did not ask for any extra money. But now, I'm told when they have distribution of funds, the ICC, England receives 180 million, Australia received 180 million, India 180 million, and we're 80 million. I want to know where we get this disparity from. I can't understand. Because when we were leading, everybody wanted to play. We were playing two tours a winter. We were the cash cow for these guys. But now that we might be a little down in the dumps, nobody now is saying, well, you know, West Indies do need some help. And I think that it's about time that our board members make a special call to the ICC.
Sir Clive Lloyd. Finally, in the sports news, the IPL franchises have recommended a 2-year ban on overseas players should they make themselves unavailable for the season after being bought at the auction without legitimate cause. The IPL has been told to make it mandatory for overseas players to register for the mega auction and not just enter mini auctions anticipating potentially large price tags. According to ESPN Crick Info, virtually all 10 franchises agreed on the 2 points during their meeting with the IPL on Wednesday. Many IPL teams have been hurt by overseas players pulling out on the eve of a new season, citing personal reasons. They pointed out that such late pullouts have a detrimental effect on team performance because strategies are devised keeping these overseas names in mind, and their sudden unavailability leaves the franchises scrambling to find replacements from a shallower pool of international talents. Sports news for now. In Trinidad and Tobago, attorney Prakash Ramada is refusing to let Paria inadequately compensate families for the lives lost in the 2022 diving tragedy. Paria has accused LMCs and the family's attorneys of frustrating the compensation process by not providing certain information.
Well, the Paria Fuel Trading Company says it is frustrated at a lack of information coming from attorneys representing the families of 5 deceased divers and Land and Marine Construction Services. Attorney for Faisal Kurban's estate, Prakash Ramada, says the state-owned company wants to go down the road of tabulated legalism, which his team will not tolerate. Ramada says Paria is seeking information like the divers' ages and payslips, which has nothing to do with the families. He believes Paria wants to use illegal precedents to calculate compensation and make paltry offers that would be an insult to the anguish the divers and their families suffered. Ramada said his legal team had already written to Paria's attorneys since May.
Accordingly, we are instructed our client is prepared to accept an ex gratia payment in the sum of $5 million as full and final settlement of all claims to be made by our client against Land and Marine Construction Services and Paria Fuel Trading Company Limited.
While the families can battle the issue in court, Ramada says that the common law award for loss of expectation of life is a mere $25,000. While there are multipliers that increase the overall payment, he says it is less than the award of damages for loss of limb or even defamation. He added the Privy Council has already signaled in 2 of its judgments that awards coming out of TNT are disproportionate to what is necessary.
I am not, as a human being, as a citizen in this country and as a lawyer, at the end of it, going to go down the route where Paria will say because of precedent, $25,000 for the loss of Mr. Kurban, of Yusuf Henry. And I speak only for my clients, but of course, in a way, speak for all of the victims in this matter.
It's over 2 years since the divers' tragic deaths, and their families continue to struggle. Still convinced that Paria could make a part payment, Ramada said Kurban's wife, Salisha, struggles to find funds every semester to keep their daughter Brittany in university.
She has exams. Even on Friday afternoon, we will be before a registrar dealing with workmen's compensation on behalf of the family. And if she does not pay her fees, she will not be allowed to write her exams and will be thrown out of school.
As Ramada awaits Paria's response to the Kurban's $5 million request, should it become necessary, his team will file legal action in September, a separate claim for each family member. They are prepared to go all the way to the Privy Council. Kevin Feldman, CNC3 News.
Further afield, nationwide protests are taking place in Nigeria as the country experiences its worst economic crisis in a generation. Annual inflation is at its highest in almost 3 decades, with food prices having risen even faster. The planned protests have commanded the attention of the Nigerian government.
The thing is, there's been weeks of speculation on whether these protests would actually happen, but dozens of protesters, as you can see behind me, have come out. Probably not as many as the organizers would have hoped for or expected, but the people who are here are passionate. They've been shouting the word ole, which is a local term for thief, referring to the President Bola Tinubu. Now, they say they are here to protest against 2 things: bad governance, and they say the government is full of corrupt officials, including the president, but also economic hardship. Now, Nigeria has been struggling economically. Inflation has passed 34%. The cost of food, the cost of goods, the cost of fuel has tripled over the last year, and they say it's because of government policies that were implemented over the last year, including the removal of a subsidy that was meant to keep the price of fuel low, and also the detaching of the local currency, the naira, from the US dollars. And as a result, goods and food prices have been going up. One person told me while they were marching, he said, "We did not dethrone a military dictatorship to put a civilian dictatorship into power," and saying that the are taking back their power. The government has urged protesters to be patient, saying that they are going to put in policies in place that would help relieve the hardship that people are facing. Earlier this year, they distributed grains from the National Reserve. They also gave temporary cash payments to very poor families. But the protesters here are saying it's just simply not enough, and they plan to come out for 10 days or until the government do something to make lives easier.
We'll look back at the headlines after this.
These are the moments on Wednesday when kamikaze drones attacked a crowd.
A reminder of the headlines before we leave you. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell says relieving Senator Jonathan Lecret of his duties is in the best interest of the government and the public. Lights installed along the Carenage for independence celebrations removed ahead of carnival activities. Veteran calypsonian Elwin McQuilkin, Black Wizard, to launch his first book, The Making of a Wizard. Also the news, regionally, Trinidadian attorney wants adequate compensation from Paria for diving tragedy families. Internationally, protests in Nigeria over economic hardship there. Plus in the sports news, Grenada's cricket team named for the Windward Islands Super 50 Championship in St. Lucia. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. That's all from us at GBN. Thank you so much for tuning into the broadcast. We'll see you again very soon. Have a good night.